Started. We had a little bit of a challenge up front, but now we see you. Miss Gloria Tate is in the house. We see Mr. Is that Line DRN is in the house. She says, hello from France. I wish I could speak some French and say it real nice and sweet for you. You're going to have to help me on that. Kayla is in the house. We thought we could get her, but I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all she's getting her hair done, y'all. She's getting all prettified on her, so she couldn't be on the camera tonight. She stayed pretty. All right. Carol Casper is in the house. I'm so excited. And we got many others chiming in, and we are glad all the Trevorium family from around the 63 nations and growing are on with us. And we think that that family should be extended to you. We're going to go ahead and just put that out there. We're grateful and thankful. We may have some other guests coming in. I'm going to try my best to administrate the back office and to do the presentation. So if I miss anybody that needs to come in when I finish the presentation, we'll get right to that. Well, all right, let's get this party started. Thank you so very much, Miss Gloria. Much love to you. I'm going to start sharing my screen. This is Mel Keys, if you didn't know that. I'm excited to be a part of this company. In fact, I'm not even going to call it a company anymore. Somebody put this in the comments. Hashtag this is a movement. Hashtag this is a movement. Did you hear me? Hashtag this is a movement. That's what Trevorium is. It's not a company, it's a movement. And as our own CEO has said on often occasion, you need to know this. When they start saying travel, they will be thinking and saying Trevorium. And you need to know, hey, there you go. This is a movement. And I know that y'all are glad to be a part of it. If you can see my screen, so somebody put that in the comments. I can see it. I can see it. I just need to make sure that you can see my screen, and we're going to get this party cooking with fish grease. Again, welcome once again. We're going to be talking about finishing strong and starting the new year right. Thank you very much. Deary Chetman, thank you so much. Kayla, thank you so much. Carol, thank you so much. Mahmoud, thank you so much. We need to give a disclaimer because we're going to be talking about money. If it's okay to talk about money tonight or today, if you're watching the replay or your other side of the water there. But when we talk about money, we want you to know it's a lot of money to be made. Hope that doesn't throw you off. But the thing that you need to understand is based upon your work ethic, it's based upon your coachability, it's based upon the work you put in. It's not based upon anybody else's promises. It's not based upon what someone else has done. You must be fully engaged, fully committed. We have people here that are just enjoying some free vacations, worst case scenario. And we have some people here that are making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. So anywhere in between that, actually, the millions are not even a limit. You can go even further than that, but it's up to you. The worst case that can happen, hear me now, is that you could get some free vacations with Trevorium. And remember, it's not a company, it's a movement. So let's talk about this thing because we're going to talk about the travel side first. Most people, if they had the time and they had the money, too many times they're separated. I know a lot of people that got a lot of money. I was with some last night, but they don't have a lot of time. And then I know some people that have a whole lot of time and they are broke. They don't have a dime in their pocket. But what would you do with your life if you had the time and the money together? We call that peanut butter and jelly, right? They go good together. Time and money, when they're combined, what would it change in your life? What would you do differently? We ask this question all around the globe and back every single day, and we get this resounding answer all the time. And it's this, man, I'm going to travel. People say they have places to go, things to do, and people to see. If that's you, go ahead and put it in the comments. Hashtag I'm going to travel. Give me the time, give me the money, I'm traveling. If that's you, put it in the comments. Well, here's what we do in this movement called Trevorium. We believe in what you just said. Man, we're a travel company, past 9 years. You understand that? And we travel quite a bit. We know that most people are dreaming about travel. The difference with us is we dream with our eyes wide open. And with this movement, all we're trying to do is say, open your eyes and travel with us. Travel where you want, travel when you want, as often as you want, with the movement known to be Trevorium. Let's go a step further because we need to know, how are people traveling right now? How does the average person travel? How are most of you, our guests on this call tonight, on this presentation, watching this, How do you travel? Well, we know this to be true. 5 quick ways. The way that most people travel, number one, they pay ridiculously high retail prices. And I need somebody to put this down with some boldness and with a little bit of anger. Hashtag no more retail. Hashtag no more retail. Come on, put that in the comments. Hashtag no more retail. Man, they're gouging our eyes out. They're taking kidneys. They're taking livers. They're taking spleens. They're taking tonsils. Come on, somebody. They're taking it all. Well, you can have tonsils, but they're taking it all. Why? Because they're charging us retail prices anytime you want to go somewhere, just like everything else. I mean, you go buy groceries, Lord have mercy, retail, y'all. You go buy clothes, retail. You go buy a car, retail. Everywhere you go, there's a middle person involved, and it causes us to have to pay retail. Well, we're going to show you that there's a way that you don't have to do that anymore. But how do most people travel? Number one, they pay ridiculously high retail prices. Number two, how do most people travel? They run up those credit cards. They put it on the plastic. My God, I want to help somebody tonight. Could I get you to write this down? Hashtag no more credit card debt. Come on now, put it in there with some authority. Put it in there with some boldness. Put it in there with some anger. Get angry with that debt. Hashtag no more debt. Hashtag no more credit card debt. You should not be putting your travel on credit. Come on. You go and you take one trip, you put it on plastic, and you make the payment permanent. You'll be paying for the one trip the rest of the year. You went in January, it's Christmas, you're ready to go again, and you still ain't paid the first one. You went with one person, but you got to pay for 5 people by the time you get finished paying the interest. Something wrong with that equation. It doesn't add up. Hashtag no more credit. You don't want to go like most people are going. Number 3, how do most people travel when they travel? They pay enormous prices for timeshares. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know because we've been there, done that, t-shirt, hat, everything else go along with it. We've paid, man, we were paying $379 a month on that timeshare. We were only going once, twice a year, no matter what. We were paying the mortgage on it. I have a partner on our team. She was paying over $600, y'all, every single month. And she said she never even went. So the thing of it is, we're getting ripped off left and right with those timeshares. Hashtag no more timeshares. I need somebody to put it in there. Y'all see me coming that way. Hashtag no more timeshares. If somebody invites you to buy a timeshare, run. Run, Forrest, run. Don't do it. Get out. Do whatever you got to do. Don't do it, because we're going to show you how you can literally enjoy the timeshares that others are paying mortgages on and maintenance fees every month. We're going to show you how you can go to them paying pennies on a dollar. I've been to the timeshare we used to pay the mortgage on. I've been to it twice at my own discretion because I like going other places. And we paid $59, y'all, for the whole week. And I think when I do the math, I wasn't that great at math, but in this math, $59 when I wanted to go is a whole lot better than $379 a month, whether I go or not. Somebody ought to say amen. Number 4, how do most people travel? They stay with other people. Could I help you in behalf of the people you're staying with? Don't come so often. 2 things: don't come so often and don't stay too long, right? Come on, everybody loves company. Everybody loves people to come see them every now and again, but don't come too often and don't stay too long. Isn't it nice when you can have your own place? There was a song, y'all know what I'm talking about. God bless the child that got their own. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's good when you can say, hey, meet me in the lobby. In fact, come up and see my room. In fact, let's have breakfast tomorrow. And they're looking, oh my God, this place is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh, you must have paid a fortune. No, you did. Not if you're with the movement called Trevorium. You paid pennies on a dollar. You paid 1-star, 2-star prices, but you're paying and staying at a 5-star hotel. Why don't you invite them to meet you? And you can do that when you're a part of the Trevorium movement. But last but not least, this is the most tragic. How do most people travel? They really don't. They just close their eyes and dream about it. And we're telling you tonight that if you ever wanted to open your eyes, hashtag open your eyes. If you ever wanted to open your eyes and travel with your eyes open, dream with your eyes open, and just live that type of life, knowing that a better life requires a better life, life requires a better way, then you're in the right place at the right time. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here. We're talking about Trevorium, where we have learned and received the master key to put the time and the money together, and we spell that freedom. Somebody put that hashtag freedom, hashtag give me my freedom, or better yet, hashtag I'm taking my freedom, because you can't just wait for it. You got to take it. Listen, we understand that part of this freedom is about having multiple streams of income. Part of this freedom is about having the type of income that's not based upon your hands always being on the plow, not being clocked in. That if you're not, 8 o'clock clocked in and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night clocked out, you're not earning income. No. You can't operate like that. That's a recipe for losing. That's a recipe for struggle. We're going to show you better than that. We don't do better a lot because we don't know better, but we're going to show you how to know some better so that you can do some better. And we want to make sure you understand that's based upon having multiple streams of income. Somebody put that in the comments, hashtag I will have multiple streams of income. We are not telling you, I want to put a note out, we're not telling you to quit your job. That may come later. We're not telling you to do that, but we're telling you that in addition to your one stream of income that you have coming in, it is not just a wise thing, it is a necessary thing today to have additional streams of income. And we would say those streams of income should be something that you own, something with your last name on it, something that you can pass on as an inheritance that nobody can take away from you. Multiple streams of income. Listen, it is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. Mr. Warren Buffett, he said it this way: if you don't find a way to earn money while you sleep, you will work until you die. How many of you have sadly seen that? I mean, you go, man, God almighty, it was at the restaurant the other day. Woo, man, I just don't, and you see people that could be your grandmother or more, or grandfather or more, and they're doing it because they got to pay the medicine. They've already retired from something, but they're having to do that in addition to their retirement because they weren't prepared. Listen, and if you're not prepared, this thing will take the carpet. You probably didn't have a carpet, but if you had one, it will snatch it right from under your feet. If you make it to 30 years in and you retire, you're not going to be, listen, you were struggling to survive on the whole amount you're receiving. Then you put it in retirement mode. Come on, y'all, let's do the math. It's not going to work. You still got to eat. You still got to pay for insurance. You still got medicine, God forbid, if you should need some, or surgery, you got to pay for that. Come on now. You still got all kinds of things that you got to do. That means you got to have something that is yours, that is bringing you income, that even when you're sleeping, even when you're retired, even if you're in a hospital, you got to have something that's paying you. And this is why it is so important for us to understand the teaching of Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. Thank y'all. Deary, thank you so much, Kayla, with those multiple streams of income. Alicia, I see you there. Hopefully you can get inside the chat. We're going to try to add you in. Micah, thank you so much. We want to make sure that if you don't do anything else tonight, scrap everything else I heard, but jump on Amazon, jump on YouTube and subscribe to any and everything with Robert T. Kiyosaki. Get all of his resources, but start with this one, the cash flow quadrant, very quickly, because I love this area. Very quickly, I'm just going to try to summarize it. You have the left side and the right side, but there's 4 sections called quadrants, of course. And on the left side, listen, here's what happened. You need to leave it quickly. Somebody put that, leave it quickly, hashtag leave it quickly. On the left side, you need to leave it quickly. Why? Because you get left there and you get leftovers, and it's better to leave before you get left, and it's better to leave before you only have leftovers. Why? Why do they have leftovers there? Because it's not the way that real wealth is created. Now, there are people there who have a lot of money, but it's the difference between having a lot of money and wealth. Let's talk about that. On the left side, where you get left, on the left side where you have the leftovers, you have some of the hardest working people there. In fact, you might even have some of the smartest people there, but that doesn't get you wealthy necessarily. At the top quadrant, you have the E quadrant, which is the top section. You have the E quadrant, which is for the employees. Those are the persons, they work hard for the money. Don't make me sing it, y'all. Y'all know they work hard for the money. It's not because they don't work hard. Let's get away with this crazy stuff that everybody's lazy. That's why they're broke. No, these folk are not lazy. They're working hard. Some of them are working 60 hours, 70 hours, 2 and 3 jobs, 3 jobs stitched together. They hardly sleep. They're working hard, but the system they're in was never designed for their wealth. It was designed for the wealth of the person who owns it. Not the employee, but the employer. That employer had that vision. So they put all the things in place for wealth to be created for them and their family. Now you, not so much. They're going to pay you an hourly wage. They're going to pay you a salary, but it's not going to be enough for you to be wealthy. The wealth is for them. Somebody put that in the comments. Hashtag the wealth is reserved for them. That's the employer, not the employee. But you learn a whole bunch of skills. So it's good to be there, that you can learn some things and grow as a person and personal development. And a lot of people do that, and then they go down south to this S quadrant. That's self-employed. That means now you've learned a skill that's marketable and profitable, and you can do this thing on your own. The problem is a lot of times you're making a lot more money because it's your own. You got a lot more tax deductions, so your money is sheltered in that way, but you're working more hours. You're putting in more time. You thought you were working hard for the money before. Now you're really working hard for the money because you got to fill 5 and 6 different positions when the other folk don't show up that you hired. Because remember, that's your vision, not their vision. So you're covering all kinds of bases. You're doing the admin, you're doing the logistics, you're doing, good God, you're doing the service, you're doing the teaching, the training, you're doing everything. You're running yourself crazy, and it's dangerous. Take care of yourself, y'all. It's a jungle out there. So the self-employed is one who can often make more money, but they don't have as much time. But nonetheless, they still don't have the wealth, even if they did start the veterinary service, the dental office, the janitorial service, the restaurant, the beauty salon. It's great. It's in their name. I'm not telling you don't do that, but I'm telling you that when you take your hands off of it, you stop making money. So that is the weakness of that system. Say it again. When you take your hands off of it, you're not making money. Move to the right side. Someone say move to the right side, because the right side is, you got it, the right side. Understand, on the left side, 95% of the population is there. Only 5% of the wealth is there. Very important that we get this math. 95% of the population, 5% on the wealth. Right side is the right side because you got a very small group of people. 5% of the people are there, but my God, 95% of the wealth is there. Go figure. It's just the opposite. And you have the B for business owner. And this is a person who's not necessarily smarter. It's a person who's not necessarily working any harder, but they have a better system and they leverage their income from the system. The system does the work. Somebody put that in the comments. Hashtag let the system do the work. The system does the heavy lifting because they're getting paid a little bit over the work effort of everybody and the work ethic of everybody in the system. Now, everybody benefits, but nobody benefits overall like the business owner, the person who owns the system. It's in your name. You own that thing. You can franchise that thing. You can sell that thing. You can will that thing. You can do that thing. And you're making a whole lot of money because you have the system. That's the business owner system. And in our movement called Trevorium, that's where we are, y'all. We got the system, y'all. We got the business owner system, and we want to give you the keys so you can start today. But that's not all. We have the I system. That is the investor system. And in Trevorium, you're going to find out that not only do you have a business system that's very lucrative in the space of travel, I love that, but we also have another system called investments in Forex, in digital currencies and Bitcoin and all that type of stuff. Some of us never even heard of it. Some of us heard of it, but we really don't know a lot about it. Well, stay tuned because we're going to show you how you can combine the B for business system with the I for the investment system, and you can join, come on here, at a very reasonable pace of your own, the 5% rather than the 95%, because you're leaving the left. You're moving on up to out the east side. Come on. You got you a deluxe apartment. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. So you got that 5% that you're with now, but you're going to be sharing that 95% of the wealth because we're going to show you how to master that B for business owning system and that I for investment system. And we do that inside of Trevorium. On the travel side in particular, we show you how to save money, we show you how to make money, and we show you how to grow your money. We've mastered all three, and we can show you, and we show you the 3 ways we travel. We only travel 3 ways. 1, at substantially discounted prices. 2, for free. And 3, we show you how to get paid for travel. If you're not doing that when you travel, then something's wrong with your travel. You need to join the movement. You need to come with the program, get with the program, and find out that you're using an 8-track system in a digital world and catch up as quickly as you can. And this is all because of the vision of the CEO and his beautiful wife. This brother and sister, man, shout out to them. I believe they're at a Los Angeles Lakers game right now, just chilling, y'all. Y'all turn on the screen, laugh afterwards. You'll probably see him on the front row seat there. But anyway, regardless, they started this thing 9 years ago. They have over 30 plus years of business acumen, business savviness. They've mastered traditional business, and they were making a whole lot of money for themselves. But when he got into this space called Trevorium, when his child started it on his own from scratch, he wanted to do something different. He wanted to create wealth, not just for his family, but he wanted to create wealth with a lot of other families working together in concert. And that's exactly what has been happening for 9, almost 10 years now. Established in 2013, 2019, we have over 400% growth, y'all. Do you hear me? That's quadrupling the size of our business. We grew in 2020, y'all. Y'all know that was COVID. Come on, COVID all day, every day. And we grew as a travel company through COVID. That's a miracle all by itself, a miracle, sign, and wonder. We've paid out tens of millions of dollars in commissions to everyday, ordinary people. The only persons not getting a check are the people that are not in place and in position. That's why you should be getting with the person that invited you to this broadcast already. What are we doing? We've positioned ourselves in the middle of the road with the largest industries on the planet. One is travel. The second is the foreign exchange market. And the third is direct sales. Let's talk about the foreign exchange market. Very important that we understand this. 54, I didn't know about Forex until I was 50. And it's not because, I don't read. It's not because, I'm not exposed. It was out of sight, out of mind. And many times you don't know what you don't know. And most people to this day have no clue because they don't know anything about the Forex market. And those who do and position themselves appropriately, their lives are changing each and every day. Let me tell you a little bit about Forex. It's been here from ancient times, but here it is. There was a time when you would have needed in the United States of America and beyond, all around the globe, to have $1 million net worth and to have about $100,000 that you can put on the table as a deposit to even be considered worthy to be at the table. It was a tool and a treasure chest of the extremely wealthy, and they controlled a whole lot around the world as related to wealth because they were the only ones who can even play. Well, when the laws changed, it changed it for everybody. But just because you got the memo that you could play now, if you didn't, if you didn't have the knowledge that it even existed, you were still at a disadvantage. So there were a lot of people that still, even though they could come to the table, they didn't know the table existed. And we're still in a place right now where the vast majority of people still don't know Forex exists. They don't know that it's 20 times larger than the stock market. They don't know that $6 to $8 trillion is being traded, not yearly, not monthly, not weekly, but every single day around the clock. And as a result of not knowing what you don't know, they used to say back in the day back home, they used to say what you don't know can't hurt you. The devil is a lie. It could kill you. And it's destroying a lot of us. We're destroyed for lack of knowledge. A lot of us just don't have the knowledge. It wasn't taught in high school. It wasn't taught in college or further. It wasn't taught in our families. We just didn't know what we didn't know. Well, now you know, and you're responsible to at least find out and get your questions answered exactly how you can prosper as a result of this information. Let me just give you one clue and we'll move on. The bank that you put your money in, the credit union that your funds are in, they know about Forex and they're investing in Forex. And they're making more money with our money inside of Forex. Come on here. And inside of these digital currencies that are being used, they're making more money with that, with our money than we are. Something's wrong with that picture. We need to do some catch up. So I want you to get with the person that invited you to this because we've changed life as it can be with just this area alone. We have a digital state-of-the-art platform that educates you from a level of a zero to a hero. It'll teach you just like you were taking online classes. It gives you the type of tutoring and coaching and mentoring that you need hands-on. We give you trade ideas straight to your phone every single day so that you can master this thing and you won't be in it by yourself. You'll be helped by our community. And that's all because of what we call our FX Trader program. Now, let's go to the travel. I want to talk about this real quick, but the real thing I got to do, I got to get some testimonies in place, so y'all get ready. Listen, the travel industry by itself, to me, bar none, most attractive, most sexy thing out there. I don't care what folk are doing. They might have some jewelry stuff going on. They might have some coffee beans and stuff and some shakes. That's great. Losing weight, health, make your face look better, makeup, all that. That's great. Make a lot of money and all of that. But when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, when you make your money in that, what are you going to do? You're going to want to travel. Did you hear me? You're going to want to travel. No matter how successful you are or aren't, what are you going to want to do? You're going to want to travel. So why not just start here where you want to go anyway? We know that this is the most lucrative industry. It's larger than everything else that I just mentioned. Listen carefully. On the internet alone, when you do the survey of the 10 largest companies on the internet, do you not know that 2 of the largest companies on the internet today are travel companies? Now, here's the problem with that. They don't own anything related to travel. They don't own the cruise ships. They don't own the rental cars. They don't own the building. They don't own any of that. They are the middle person, and they have been literally dominating the industry with travel that they don't even own. How do they do it? They are great marketers. That's why they're paying millions of dollars to their top staff, to their CEOs and down. That's why their bonuses are more than annual salaries for most people, but they still don't own the stuff. And that's why it's so important that you hear this message, that this movement called Trevorium has come your way, and you need to change how you travel. Because how are they making multi-billions of dollars every single year, even though their prices are absolutely ridiculous? They're doing it by overcharging. And if you're tired of getting overcharged in your travel, you should be inside of the movement called Trevorium already, because it's not going to enhance your travel alone. It's going to enhance all of your activities with all kind of various discounts, the cruises you take, the tours you take. Next time you rent a car, you're going to be so much more happier. The resorts, the shows, man, you're talking about 30 to 40 to 70% off the tickets. All of that type of stuff is included by being a part of our platform. For example, I'm not going to spend a long time here because we got some people, you know, mama used to say, I can show you better than I can tell you. And we want some folk to show us some of the stuff that they've already done. But just for the sake of time right now, Crystal Resort, y'all. Why go there with Expedia and pay the price that they would charge when you can save over $600 and almost $50 with us? Why go to Paradise Point Hotel in San Diego? Man, shout out to San Diego family. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you again. Why go with Priceline, pay over $1,300 when you can save, again, almost $650 something odd dollars with us? Why go on a vacation anywhere when you can go on a dreamcation using our movement, when there are over 2,000 plus resorts at our disposal any day of the week, and you can select which one you want to go to, 8 days, 7 nights, and pay as little as $0, 0 cents. You'll be responsible for the tax, and in some cases, a resort fee, which can really be less than $100, y'all. Same places others are paying thousands of dollars, you're paying literally hundreds of dollars. Do the math on that. Why go to a place like Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and pay the retail price of $500 for 7 nights, 8 days, and you can go $0, 0 cents? Why take the kids, grandkids, and all of them to Orlando, Florida to meet Mickey, Minnie, Daffy, and all of them, and stay 8 days, 7 nights, and pay, good God Almighty, the price that you pay out there? Have you seen those prices lately? Well, why would you do that when you can be a platinum and pay $1 a night, or a titanium member with our platform, with our movement, and pay less than $20 a night? It just doesn't make sense. Why would you go to the Canary Islands and places like that in Spain and pay the $2,000 plus, 8 days, 7 nights, when the high side would be $20, $15 a night, and the low side will be $0 a night? And why would you go anywhere for a world vacation when you can instead go with us on one of our world tours? And let me tell you something, we have more than 100 of those bad boys planned and set up for 2022 with your name on it. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I can go all day with this, talking about the places all around the world and the hotels and the resorts and the perks and all of that. I could talk about it, but rather than me talk about it, we're going to be about it. We're going to get our crew in advance. I want to end with this. We have a compensation plan that will change your life. We have a compensation plan that will give you that additional stream of income multiple times over. We call it the 10X compensation plan. It's not our goal to go over it in detail tonight. We simply want you to get with the person that invited you to this presentation and get your questions answered. You deserve it and you owe it to yourself. Sometimes we get this type of thing from people. Well, I don't have the money to invest. Well, could I tell you what? That's the problem. If you don't have the money to invest in the solution to your life's problem, then you need to do something different. And we say that you need to get in place and get in position, because you can do so. Come on, guys. You can take a night out on the town and spend more money going out to entertain yourself than the money that it costs to invest in this business. And if it's that serious to you, if it's that important to you, people do what they want to do. And if you want a real life change, and if you understand anything that I've tried to share with you this evening, and we're not finished yet, then you know that a better life does require a better way. And I can tell you with confidence, we found it. We'll show you how to get in place with a team of at least 3 people. And then with 3 people in your position, in your organization, we'll show you, we'll help you through that whole process. We'll show you how to eliminate any business expense at all, that you can have a business like ours, a lucrative business, that it's not even costing you anything to run it. Man, you try that with a franchise. Go open up a restaurant. Go open up a dog walking service and see how much that costs you. You're gonna pay more money for that, but we're gonna show you how to have a business that you'll be able to operate for free. We'll show you not only how to do that, we'll show you with those same 3 people how to build a business with unlimited residual income potential. And we'll show you how to do that from what we call, real quick, I'm going to go through some of it, 1 star, earning $400 to $700 a month. We're going to show you how to go to 2 star. Shout out to all of our 1 stars and 2 stars and our directors, earning $1,500 to $2,500 a month. Shout out to all of our 3 stars, earning $2,500 to $3,300 a month with a $600 car bonus, blue, white, or black, always luxury. We'll show you how to join our rank of 4-star directors. Shout out to all of our 4-star directors, earning $4,000 to $5,000 a month with the corporate car included, $600 a month. We'll show you how to join the ranks of our ambassadors. Somebody put this in the comments, hashtag I am an ambassador. You got to speak it before you see it. Hashtag I am an ambassador. Put that in the comments, and you're earning the type of income, 6-figure plus, with the car bonus and so many other wonderful perks. I'm telling you, and you're still doing this, what you enjoy, and we'll probably continue doing for free. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get our team in place, in position. We got some powerful, powerful, powerful presentations tonight and testimonies. And I believe everybody is in space or in place. And Alicia, I see you're on the screen. We want everybody to bring their camera on to make sure. Oh, we got the coach in the house, Coach Steve in the house. We're going to save her for last. Let me see if we can get Alicia. And we can get your camera on. And we got Minister Renithia, Kyle. Oh my God. We got Mahmoud. Listen, it's 3 a.m., y'all. We're gonna put the UK first. We gotta do that. It's too early in the morning for her to be hanging out with us this time of night. All right. Mahmoud, here's what we want to ask. We got 19 days remaining in this calendar year of 2021. It has been hard out there for a lot of people. And we talk about Trevorium is a better life requires a better way. Can you qualify for how Trevorium has owned up to being that better life, and that better way for you? Can you speak on that for us?
I'd love to speak on that, actually, because that's very, very specific to me at the moment. It was my husband's death anniversary yesterday, 15 years, and every year I am crying 7 months of the year, except this year. Yes, I cried yesterday, but I'm a lot happier. I'm so much more whole again because of the family we have. You guys are my new family, and it's made such a difference to me. I've been on world tours in Dubai, and it's been amazing to see people I've never met before. And they're like, hi, it's Mahmouda. And we're all hugging, and we're all, it's like you've known them all your life. And I just absolutely love this company, love every single person that I have met, virtually or in reality. It's just amazing. Love, love, love. We have such a beautiful community. Never mind about the travel and all the rest of it. We have such a beautiful community that all support each other.
I love it. And you are the epitome of that, because who else do we know on a regular basis just commits themselves to the type of support and camaraderie as you? You are a special person, and we pray that the Lord's blessings will be on you, your family. And thank you for sharing your pain with us too, because life is about not just the pleasant sides, but even the pain. And it's an honor to lock arms and lock hearts with you and just know you. Thank you so very much for sharing with us tonight. Amen. Come on, come on. We got Alicia Davis in the house. I think she's here, y'all. And she said she got something she needs to share. She got a testimony. So we want to hear from you. Talk to us about how this thing is changing life as you know it. A better life does require a better way. How have you found it with this movement called Trevorium?
Oh my goodness. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, so I have started in this business, and after reading everything and finding everything about it, I just keep finding new stuff out every day. It's more and more and more. It just keeps giving. So I'm loving that. And I've become a director because I found 3 people. I told them about it, and no membership fee by the time my first payment was due, which, I mean, now I'm free. So everything's free. I love that. And my mother is in the business. She was just sitting on her membership. And I was like, Mom, you got me and my sister. We both joined. You just need one more person and you'll be free. And what are you doing? So I had to tell her, go ahead and get your 3rd person. And as much as she travels a lot, so her and her husband, now they both have it. So they got plenty of points so they can do those world tours in 2022. I was like, what you waiting on? So now he's a member as well. So that's another person in the family that's going to be on the group when we go. Because, you know, we go deep. We went 12 deep to Dubai. It's going to be about 20 of us this time.
Lord have mercy. Sis, tell us about that Dubai with 12 deep, because sometimes I don't think we really understand the depth of family legacy, family memories, camaraderie, when we do what you guys do and have done at Dubai. Talk to us about that real quick.
Okay, there is nothing better than going to another country with your little family relatives, 4 years old, 5 years old, getting passport stamps, riding camels. That's something that I'd never even imagined for myself. I didn't do anything like that when I was a child, neither did my children. But now that my family has found Trevorium, we can travel all over this world and expose our children, because a lot of us don't get that exposure, and they just gonna have it and have that exposure and be able to know that there's something more than where they live. And we would not have been able to take that trip for 12 of us to go there. That would have, we're talking $10,000. But guess what? We paid $89 per room. $89. Yeah. And next year is going to be $1. So what? $1? That's crazy. I mean, and I look at all the trips that's coming up, and I've been to several of those places that are coming up, and I'm looking at the prices. And I was like, yep, I spent $3,400 on that one. Okay, it's $299 with Trevorium. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I spent $2,000. Oh, what? It's only gonna be $199?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So we can go again. We can keep going. We don't have to just go to Florida. Just go to Mississippi. That's it. Yeah. Mississippi, Florida.
Yeah, that's like the folk that go to working church. Yep. It's kind of some more stuff out there. Right?
Exactly. And travel is therapy for me. So I work hard, and when I'm at work having a bad day, all I know is that next month is January, and I'm taking my free trip to Cancun.
Lord. I love your testimony. You're helping somebody tonight. because even when you set the prices, I like what you did. You showed us what you were already traveling. Like a lot of people out there watching this presentation, whether live or replay, you're already traveling. We're not asking you to do something different. We're just asking you to pay something different.
Yeah.
A whole lot less. Is that right?
A lot less.
Come on here. I love it. Thank you for making yourself available with us tonight. We absolutely adore you and give your whole family some love and our shout out. And we'll see you at some nearby Dreamcations and world tours.
You sure will.
All right now. All right. Listen, y'all, we just got a birthday queen up there, and I'm looking at her shine the way she shine all the time. Look, I see that background picture. We funking for Jamaica, y'all. That was one of our world tours. I was looking at some of those pictures today, as a matter of fact. Minister Renita, you just said your birthday. Is it yesterday or today?
Today.
Good God Almighty. Can y'all say happy birthday to a girl right here? Happy birthday, darling. We honor you. We love you. Tell us about your birthday. Tell us about your retirement, and tell us about how Travorium has literally been the answer to one of your prayers, because we know you're a praying woman. Tell us about all of that.
So my name is Renita Curtis. I'm a minister at World Changing Word of Faith Delivering Ministry in Granite City, Illinois. I am a one-star director with this company. And I just want to say, when I became a one-star, I became a one-star in 3 months. So it was like, whoa, I come from another travel platform where I won't even tell how long it took me to hit this that level. So, but my birthday, they started yesterday. And at first I was kind of down because this time around, I'm out of the country for my birthday. And so all the pictures, Rome, Greece, Dubai, Dominican Republic, everything popping up this week because I will always be out of town. But 3 years ago, my mom passed, and so we did Dominican. That was my last trip 2 months after she passed. And so the last 3 years, I wasn't in the spirit to travel for my birthday because that was something that we did. We planned the trip. She's like, oh, I think you should go here. And so we were planning this trip and be excited because I know I'm going to post the pictures for her so she can see. I'm going to go live on the beach. And so for the 3 years, I was stagnated. So I was in prayer the other day, and the Lord was like, okay, she will want you to live. You still travel, but for your birthday, she know that was your desire. You have always been out the country for your birthday, and she wants you to live. So with Travorium, I have this platform to travel with my family. Like when we went to the Dominican Republic, it was 18 of us. You know, so we traveled together as family, and then a lot of them, we were like co-workers and stuff that became family. Yes. I travel more with co-workers and travel family than I travel with my real family. Immediate family, my siblings and stuff, we travel. Right. Like my cousins and none of that, I don't travel with them. I travel with my extended family. People think that we really related. Right, right. Because we so close. So, right. But I just truly, I thank God for this platform. And I tell everybody, coming from the background, being a travel agent, breaks my heart to see the prices that people pay. Come on now. And I'm not the type, I will show you and share anything with you, but I can't force you. Right. So I had a young lady and she booked Punta Cana. So it was her and her friend, they doing a couple of days, and it came out to $2,700 for the two. And I'm sitting there and I'm showing them the same hotel, the price, like the hotel she wanted, she couldn't get because it was more. So that hotel was $2,400. In our back office, it was $869. And I was sitting there, I was like, okay, these are not even, this is like apples and oranges. You can't, you know, and I was trying, she was like, well, when I get older, I'm gonna be like you. And it's not even about being like me. And that's about Travorium. You can travel on any amount of dollars. Right. You know, people is like, you just retired, so do that mean you're not going to be able to travel because of your income? Watch when 2022 come. Yeah. Like I already have trips planned. I have Thailand in April. I have Miami in February, January, I guess. I'm like, no, I'm just waiting on Mr. Hart to drop them dates. I said, no. I say I have a vacation fund. That's only for vacation. So I'm like, I'm just waiting to spend that when he dropped the trips. But people don't understand, how do you travel so much? And I try to explain to them, I traveled anyway. And like you should say, when you know you done spent thousands of dollars on it.
Yes.
See this, it's a no-brainer for us. You know, but I've had several people say it's too good to be true.
My mama.
Well, how did you see me on the trip? So I got there how? You see seats, I done showed you what I paid. So it's not too good to be true. You don't take 63 people to Jamaica.
Come on here. You better ask somebody.
It was 63 of us in Jamaica. You know, and we were running into people who had paid so much money where some of them didn't join the team.
Come on.
Because they couldn't believe it. And it's the same way with the Dubai crew. They had people after they seen it, and with Hawaii, everywhere we go, they see the amount that we pay, and then they say, oh, and Alicia was one of them.
My.
She come from a travel space. She's always traveled. So she know, but it took her to go on that trip with her family to really see.
My.
Because I went to Dubai and I know what I paid for Dubai. It was on another travel platform, but I didn't pay that. I ain't paid no $9 for 2 people. I got a discount, but not like that.
Not like that.
You know, so it's like, it's not too good to be true. And then I was talking to the team I had. It was funny that you said yesterday, the 2 of us was talking about, you know, our run and what we doing to get there.
Right.
And we few ambassadors in the making.
That's right.
Well, I get my birthday cake today. Why did it have future ambassador on there with a beach?
Come on.
I was like, y'all crazy. You know, my brother had, I was like, what? He had future ambassador on the bottom. He had the palm trees and
that's right.
It was real nice. But I thought about our conversation yesterday.
Yes.
I was just sitting there saying, if you could just give that person who invited you an hour to listen to the presentation. Just that hour, just give them that hour to listen to what they invited you to. And I tell people, it's not for everybody. Everybody don't have to join, but if a cousin, a mother, a sister, a church member, anything like that, a friend, and you know me, you know my character.
Come on.
Be able to give you, you should be able to give me an hour of your time,
right?
And then say yay or nay,
right?
But not to listen at all. Tell people, I say that's where I think the hurt come in. Like, you know me, I'm not getting ready to put you in a scam. So what are you saying about me? This woman of God in this arena, but over here with the travel, you think what?
Yeah.
You know, so I tell people all the time, just take that time and listen to the people. You know, give them that respect to say, oh, we are friends. You know, it's not a one-sided relationship.
Right.
Tell people all the time and bought so much stuff that I can give them away for Christmas gifts because I'm just doing it to support the people.
Right. Support. I'm
just doing it to support. I told them my birthday money is going to a charity for foster kids.
Come on now.
Money racking up. I'm like, ooh, that's some red bottoms right there.
All right.
But I said all my birthday money would go to this charity.
That's right.
So, but I'm just saying that's me. I'm a give. So if I ask you to be a part of something or listen, I just think it's just that courtesy. But then tell the team and everybody, Team Legacy, just don't get discouraged.
That's it.
Keep moving forward, as Coach D say all the time. Stick and stay.
Yes, that's it.
We know that Coach D, I'm the future ambassador, but we know we got an ambassador right around the corner.
Right in front of our faces.
Can't wait to celebrate that. So
right in front of our faces.
What all of us is doing in this season, and to see Alicia come on, jump aboard and get to where she's at already, and then all one star. Kyle, I mean, I'm like, one day I'm gonna sit still long enough just to say, Kyle, show me how, you know how to show me how you got the 33,000. Just show me how to get 3,000.
Come on here, Lord have mercy.
You know, it's just one of those things. We in this together, and that's what I love about it. That we're family from different states and different countries. My Muda, she supports everything,
come on. Can't get better than that. This thing is real, y'all. That's why we say it's a movement. Woman of God, Queen Renithia, thank you so very much. Happy birthday once again, darling.
Thank you.
Ambassador. Amen, somebody. Listen, we going to Vegas, y'all. Y'all said y'all wanted to go, so why not get our host to take us there? Mr. Kyle, throw some stuff our way, man. We need to hear your testimony about how you took a few $100s, turned it into several $1,000s, and turned that thing into tens of thousands of dollars, just like that, using our Trevorium movement platform.
Anybody that is on the screen or listening to this could have the same exact thing happen to them. It wasn't hard. It was, you just have to learn to press the buttons. We are getting the information from instructors. We have the classes 5 days a week. So one of the instructors on a Wednesday said Bitcoin is going to most likely jump, and it's going to probably run for a couple of days. And, you know, a little skeptical, you're like, no, this is not going to happen. And but you're like, well, I'm gonna listen to him. I got money on in my brokerage. So that was Wednesday. The run started Thursday. So I jumped in, but I didn't jump in exactly at the beginning. I was like, uh-oh, it's going. I better jump in. So I jumped in, and it started going up and going up and going up. And then I'm thinking, wow, I better get out of this. You know, like one of the things that we say is that you got to, you know, take your profit. You don't lose if you takes your profit. So I jumped out a Friday morning, and it still was going because I had other stuff to do, dealing with work and all kinds of issues. A very interesting time. I was about to get my nose fixed and stuff. All kind of issues was happening at the same exact time. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the money and run and get out. So I got out at 33,000. If I stayed in, most likely it would have, just trying to guess calculations, it would have been over 100,000 that I would have been on. But I wasn't trading pennies. I was trying to be a gunslinger. That's another thing. Don't be a gunslinger.
All right.
Because I did 12 trades, and I believe they were $5 trades. So I think everybody should do more than one. They should duplicate their trades at the same time. So while you're in, you're not totally getting all of your money out at one time. You're taking little bits out. So that's what I did. And so I was doing that 1, 2, or 3, and then saying, okay, maybe I'll try a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, well, I'll try this, and I'll get this in, keep this in and take this out. And it got up to 12 trades that way. And the money was still going up. And I'm like, this is not happening. I'm pinching myself. And I started taking pictures with my phone and stuff. I'm like, I do not believe this is happening, because I live in Vegas. I've seen people at the slot machines, they check in, and I'm thinking, you know, you pray that that happens to you.
Right.
Those buildings are not made.
Come on.
From giving away the money. I also worked for a nonprofit. So I was a part of the people that was giving free food to people and clothing.
After they lost the money.
I helped the homeless and everybody. So I'm like, this is not happening. So I jumped out at 33, and it would have been over 100, and I'm blessed that I got that. So this year I probably made about 40 to 50,000 from learning the trades. But all you need to do is listen to the instructors and learn how to press the red and the green, and just pray that the blue pops up on the screen.
Wow.
But I started with this company just to take a trip.
All right.
I didn't travel for 19 years. I worked 1-2 jobs in Vegas. I won some trips in Vegas and gave them to somebody else because I could not have the time off and all of that. So that was the main reason why I got into this company. To take a trip. My first trip was a charity cruise. I planned on Royal Caribbean to Ensenada, and I felt like that was all I needed from this company. That's all I wanted. I'm about to plan my 19th. I got 2 trips that are paid for and I haven't taken yet. So I'm blessed to do everything in the company and just embrace the company and just, you know, we have daily deals. I bought at least 15 things from daily deals, 50% off on gift cards. So, you know, so just enjoy everything that's in the company. And David and Della Hart, God bless them. Every year they do something like, I don't believe they added it. So something tells me they're adding something else this year that'll make you say, oh my goodness. Because every year they do that. And I'm like, this is good enough for me. The first year I was in was good enough for me. Right. But after he does announcements, especially some of the higher up people, they look and say, oh, I know what's coming. Yeah. Like, oh. When I see that look on their face, I know I can't wait. But right now, I'm blessed with everything that happened, from the money to the trips. I feel blessed. My presentation is too long. From adding trips and videos and stuff, I got to downsize now. So I feel blessed with the company. It can't get better for me, but it's getting better anyway.
Man, let me tell you something. When you said just press the red and green button, you just helped a lot of people right there.
It's true. I'm charging the phone right now, but they send you a message through Telegram and you figure out if you want to do a 0.5 cent trade, you want to do a $1 trade, you want to do a $5 trade. You could do a demo too. Learn with the demo. But
explain the demo real quick. Explain the demo for us.
Basically, it's you're using the whole platform, but you're not using real money. Okay. So the whole goal is to be able to train yourself to be able to say, okay, I'm going to bet and I'm going to use a penny. I'm going to use $5 or whatever, but you're getting the knowledge behind you to trust what they gave you as far as the information on what you're going to trade, the different pairings or whatever, whether it's Bitcoin or futures or whatever. They're telling you, well, maybe it's riskier to do this or that. But if you're doing the demo, you can go gangbusters, but you're not getting the money. Right. So you can learn with that, but when you feel strong enough to use that knowledge to use the real money, go for it. And it might take a day, it might take a week, it might take a month, but you can win. Now don't put the bank in, don't use your life savings, but just learn and just realize with the demo, you could act like you're one of the millionaires that's playing at the tables, but you're not going to get that money. Wow. All right. So I love it. That's good. You've helped us. I think you've helped us to overcome some fear and some subconscious hesitancy, man. Red button, and you know the Matrix is coming out now, so I'm thinking red button. Yes, because people are making money when they're buying and selling. Yeah, you just got to learn. A lot of people mentally they say, "Oh my God, the stock market on the news said it's going down." Yeah. By the time it got to the news, the big wigs are already in. They already done. Yeah. They're making their bank. Yeah. So make yours, because our instructors are going to tell you before the same time those big wigs are getting it. Right. You're getting the same knowledge. You can do. I love it. Well, man of God, thank you so much for being the champion you are. You've helped me tremendously tonight. You're always, God bless you, man. You're always available. You're a leader in your own right. Ambassador Kyle, thank you, sir. Appreciate you very much. We'll see you real soon at one of those world tours or dreamcations coming up. Cancun. That's it. I love it. All right, we're going up top.
for me in San Antonio, it's going east. We're going to go east. I know they told us a long time ago we got to go west, young man, but we're going east because we got to call Tyrone. Tyrone, come on the screen, man, and tell us why this thing is so real. Even the things that you've heard tonight, what inspires you the most, and how is Travorium, this movement thing, helping you to win?
Oh, man, it's incredible. Thank you for the invite. To be around incredible people like this. Miss Curtis have to duck her head. I'm way at the top on this Jamaica picture here. Man, that was awesome. Yeah, I'm way up there. But it was great to be in that number and to see great things, great leadership. And Coach Deborah right there to have 64 plus people to travel to a whole nother country.
Yes.
That's powerful.
Yes,
that means she's doing something good. She operating in righteousness. Okay. And Renisha, when the folks start questioning about Dubai, get them on the phone with your friend Kayla, who rode a camel. Yeah. Me and Coach Z say we wouldn't mind going to Dubai, but we ain't doing that camel thing. Yeah. That's off limits.
My God.
Oh my goodness. But hey, to be able to travel for pennies on the dollar, this is real as if the guys say, hey, we're doing this, you know, it sounds unbelievable. A lot of people been scammed with timeshares and different things like that. And it kind of like fear like, and just like Sister Curtis said, I'm a person of God. So I'm not going to be here sharing God every day. And I'm trying to convince you to do something that's not right. Come on now. We're not trying to straddle the fence there.
Right,
okay?
right.
Yeah, we just want to sow good seeds. We want that seed to fall on fertile ground and everybody have a harvest. Everybody get to eat.
Right.
That's all we're trying to do. They say a blessing's not a blessing till we share it, right?
Absolutely.
So we're just trying to do what we call to do, you know? So, hey, I'm super excited about the gentleman who invited me to the company. He's no longer with us, but you know what? I thank him every day because I have an opportunity to really enjoy the company now, you know, growing, a business flourishing. I'm traveling now. Because when I first joined, I didn't have the time of me and my wife's schedules didn't line up, you know, so everything is coming together now. And we're enjoying the fruits of our labor. And the company just keeps getting better and better. I had a friend of mine one time say gooderer.
Yeah, gooderer and gooderer.
It's so good, we got to start making up words.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're having fun. You're right. You're right. Well, man of God, I want to thank you for sharing with us, man. We honor you. You too are an ambassador. And we just know that these are qualities that we see. You know, an oak tree is a tree. An oak tree is an oak tree, whether it's the seed or whether it's in full blossom and bloom and has already, and I see so many signs when I look at all of you on this screen tonight of what we know this company is made of. So thank you for bringing your integrity, your character, you're having fun, and I can't wait to see you at another destination somewhere real far away. Amen.
Yes, sir. Yes,
God
sir.
bless you, man. Listen, y'all, we're going to bring Coach D. Coach D is still in the house. I want to see if I could get her. Yeah, she's there. Coach D, she had a heck of a week, y'all. She done been through, but she's still, somebody say hashtag, still here. I see you, Dr. Phyllis. She's still here. So, Coach, we love you. Ambassador, take it away. Close us out. Tell your story. Ain't nobody going to be mad but the devil.
Well, first of all, did y'all notice all of us have on, all the women have on blue?
I see.
And white. Even Kai. Right?
All right.
I believe everything works out in the divine, no matter what. Someone just sent me something that says a woman of God stands in her faith, even when she's having the hardest time of her life. And this week has been hell. But in the middle of all of this hell, David Hart called me a few minutes ago. I just hung up from him. And he really made me laugh. First he was texting me. Then he decided, I guess he said, let me call her. And so he did. And he made me laugh. But You know, Travorium is an amazing company, and you meet some amazing people, and every last one of you on this screen are amazing. And this, like I said, and this run from just wanting one vacation, just wanting to get a vacation, Kyle, to get to ambassador has been quite a run. And I know I can see it coming, but it has been a journey. So right now I'm sitting in the middle of a hotel suite because I am displaced. But because of Travorium, I'm able to afford to stay in a suite at the Hilton. Because of Travorium and the prices that we have, it didn't even, a lot of people out in my community, I live in a little community of about 698 till me and my husband moved. So he passed, so it's 699 now, right? And most of them don't have any cable. We just recently got some electricity. I have no internet. I've had no internet all week. I thank God for the team that has stepped in, TJ Boss, Ronithia, everybody that has stepped in. Makama Club said they're going to have their own meeting tomorrow. That's fantastic. Everybody is just stepping up to the plate. Pastor Mel been kicking butt and taking names all week. I owe him a bunch of money. We have two brand new two brand new directors this week. So even though I am going through some transition, the team is still moving, and that says a lot about leadership. So I love this company. What I can say is that, again, you just definitely have to stick and stay. The company offers so much, and sometimes you get privy to information. All I can tell people is just get in position, right? You just got to get up. All of you are in a position to win. All of us. People keep saying, keep trying to recruit me and bring me into a different company. But I don't do potions, lotions, motions, and I really don't do anything other than this company. It doesn't mean that they're not great companies out there. I have friends in other companies, but I know what this company offer, and I know what the future holds. This week I was able to complete, well, I'm still in the process of completing. We created the Guy G.W. Taylor Memorial Fund. And so that has been, it's all set, and you'll see that as one of Travorium's memorials funds with his business. And to be able to be with a company to be able to do that and continue legacy is phenomenal, right? And it's a process because you have to license it and just do a bunch of stuff, but the guts of it has been done. And so I'm very proud to be able to say that Travorium has given us the opportunity to be able to do that for my children and for my children's children, that this legacy will continue, and that we're able to do that. But I never even thought of anything beyond a vacation. Never thought of anything beyond a vacation. Renithia celebrating her birthday today, and I gave her a shout out early this morning. I give her another shout out. We should not take life for granted, right? Life is precious. Me and my husband took 23 vacations in 1 year. We had no idea that he would go to sleep and not wake up. We had no idea, as sick as he was when we was taking those vacations, we had no idea that he would never see his granddaughter, his 4-year-old granddaughter, grow up, right? And my son lost his mother when he was 4, which is kind of strange, but they was the same age. And he just never thought that. But because of Travorium, we could take a vacation for $1 a night. Because of Travorium, we had the extra income, because at the time I joined Travorium, I was unemployed, and my husband was just getting a pension and Social Security. I wasn't even getting a Social Security check. And all I wanted to do is to match my Social Security once I got it 2 years later, and I gave myself 2 years to do it. And God has did exceedingly above all that I could ever think or ask, right? I'm going to look for a second car because I had to give my granddaughter my extra second car. So I am going to buy me a new truck tomorrow.
All right.
Besides the BMW, because I realized that I got this beautiful BMW, but my grandkids can't enjoy themselves in my BMW.
No fast food.
Oh my God. Oh. I figured that out when I went to Houston and she stepped in my BMW with mud on her shoes on a white interior. No. So, and it's because of Trevorium I'm able to do those things. So yes, I've had a hard week. My granddaughter's house caught on fire today as well. But in the midst of that, she was saved. She's good. And she's not displaced. She's not displaced. So thank God for that. Yes. So yeah, we've had a good week, but we've also had a trying week. But what I would say to anybody that, for people would have dropped out, one thing that David always says to me, you have had every reason to drop out of this business. Every reason. Including the death of your husband. You've had every reason. People drop out because somebody didn't pay their fee. I lost my one, right? You don't know nothing till you go to your back office and it's 1,200 volume down, or a whole drove of people you don't know, right? But I'm in the season now where I don't know everybody. I have to rely on my leaders. I have to rely. I'm in that season. I never thought I would get there. All of you would get there. And to the people out there that are listening to us, you don't have to do this as a business, but for anybody, it's so simple. It is the simplest business opportunity that I've ever seen ever in my life, because all you're doing is sharing fun. All you're doing is sharing an opportunity to be able to create memory after memory and legacy after legacy. So I say, y'all pray for me. God bless you. I wanted to come on here. I rushed in the hotel, and the hotel people was like, Miss Taylor, what are you trying to do? I said, I got to get on this call, at least try to get on the end of it, get in. So we see you back. So I'm here, and we'll see if I'm here tomorrow. We're going to try it again. And hopefully they'll dig up the main, on the main line. They said the main line was, so I'm praying that Jesus be on the main line and I can go home.
That's right. Absolutely.
All right. So I love each and every one of you. Thank you for getting on tonight. Thank you for all that you do, and all of you are winners. Every last one of you are winners, no matter where you are, no matter what. There's no difference between me and you. The difference is timing, positioning, and work. God bless you.
God bless. Thank you, everybody. We love you guys. Have a good night. Share this broadcast and presentation with some other people.
All right. God bless.